Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another transfer episode. Today is Abubakar Rasheed. So I'm here to keep you positive right now in the transfer market. We'll be talking about Manchester United, Ruben Amorim after Europa final loss. What is going to happen to his future? The same thing we're talking about Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho. We talk about Arsenal on Rodrigo from Real Madrid, Liverpool. We talk about Chelsea, Moses Caicedo and Enzo Fernandes. What is going to happen? So guys, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell and let's get started. Now, let me start from Arsenal because the latest report right now is that, we told you that Arsenal actually want to sign a winger. Yes, they are currently, monitoring the market. They actually want to know the kind of players they will sign. And we told you that a lot of wingers are on their mind. The like of Dortmund winger, Jamie Gittins is one of the players they are monitoring. But Arsenal has now inquired about Real Madrid Rodrigo because he may likely leave Real Madrid at the end of this season. So what we are hearing right now is that Real Madrid has now placed a price tag on the Brazilian international because this is something that Arsenal actually want to know whether they will be able to sign him or not. So Real Madrid has now placed the price of 80 million euros on the 24-year-old. So this is the certain amount of money that Real Madrid are expecting Arsenal to bring if they actually want to sign Rodrigo. And Arsenal are now discussing this internally whether they will actually go for him or not. This is something I'm hearing concerning Arsenal, monitoring the situation of Rodrigo. So do you think Arsenal will actually be able to get the money to sign Rodrigo? One thing about Arsenal is that we heard that Mikel Arteta actually would like to keep the likes of Martinelli and Trossard. Yes, they would like to keep them at the club because if Arsenal can actually add more players, the squad, there will be more squad depth. That's something we are hearing. So a lot of players will be available for a lot of competition that will be available next season. But one thing about it is that if Arsenal actually want to sign Rodrigo, and if there's no money, then they may likely, sells the likes of Martinelli and Trossard if there is a right offer for them. This is something we are hearing. So we may likely see Martinelli and Trossard leaving Arsenal if they actually want to sign Rodrigo. But let's see if Arsenal can actually manage to sign Rodrigo without selling these two players. So this is something I'm hearing concerning Arsenal transfer update. Now let me give you more updates on Manchester United. Europa League final loss to Tottenham Hotspur. I think in Manchester United, this did not sit well with them because, in the English Premier League table where they find themselves is not something to write home about. 16th on the English Premier League table. So next season, there will be nothing like European competition for the United. So Ruben Amorim has now came out publicly in an interview after the game yesterday saying that if Manchester United want to decide to sack him, he's ready to leave the club. Is something he has said. But we have already told you that United board, they are very, very, they believe that Ruben Amorim is the right man for the job. So they want to back him up in the next transfer market. They have told him that even though if Manchester United did not win the Europa League, they are ready to back him up because they believe that maybe the player in the squad, they are not the kind of players he needed. So they will back him up for him to establish his own method next season. He will sign the kind of players he needed. So this is something that Manchester United planned for Ruben Amorim. They are not ready to sack him. So more update on Bruno Fernandes. What happened is that Manchester United actually want him to continue at the club, most especially Ruben Amorim. Yes, because he's a leader in the squad, the way he has been playing. So they believe that he's very, very important in the squad. But what actually happened is that Bruno Fernandes also said he is willing to continue at Manchester United. But there are a lot of offers from Saudi Arabia. He may likely bring a huge amount of money for him. And Manchester United, there might not be money for transfer update. So if Manchester United get a huge amount of money for Bruno Fernandes, they may likely sell him. So this is something we are just hearing for now. So we cannot rule it out whether Bruno Fernandes will leave Manchester United or not. But it depends on the offer they will receive in this summer transfer window. So let's see if Saudi Arabia club will bring an offer. And Real Madrid, they are also looking for a midfielder. Maybe they will actually come for him or not. We never know, but we cannot rule it out. More update on Alejandro Garnacho. He's not very, very happy with game yesterday because he only managed to play 20 minutes. Yes, what happened? He said, why didn't I play much in the final? So he's just not happy with the decision. So he said he's currently enjoying his time right now at Manchester United, but we don't know what can happen in the summer. This is something that he said. So he's not closing the door for leaving Manchester United. Don't forget, Chelsea are monitoring his situation and some other top clubs like that. The likes of Napoli from Serie A, they are monitoring his situation. So let's see what is going to happen concerning that. So this is something I'm hearing concerning Manchester United. Let's talk about Liverpool, Darwin Nunez. So Atletico Madrid has now expressed their interest. They are ready to come for Darwin Nunez because some of their players will be leaving the club at the end of this season. The likes of Angel Correa, he has decided to leave Atletico Madrid at the end of this season. And Anthony Griezmann, yes, is set to leave Atletico Madrid at the end of this season. So they will actually need to sign a striker. And they have been monitoring Darwin Nunez for a longer period of time. So Liverpool actually want to sell Darwin Nunez. But Atletico Madrid, it seems they may not have the money to sign Darwin Nunez, because Liverpool will demand a range of 85 million euros for Darwin Nunez. They actually want to get the money they paid to Benfica some times ago. But Atletico Madrid plan is to sign him on loan and then make his deal permanent. So this Atletico Madrid plan. But we don't know if Liverpool will actually accept this from Atletico Madrid. It's something we are hearing. So let's see if Atletico Madrid will decide to sign Darwin Nunez and bring the transfer fee that Liverpool actually demanded, because that money is very, very important for Liverpool in this upcoming transfer market. They actually want to sign another striker. So they need this money very, very urgent. So this is something I'm hearing concerning Liverpool. Let me provide more update on Chelsea. Fabrizio Romano has provided an update concerning Moses Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. Don't forget, Real Madrid, they are cycling Enzo Fernandez. They actually, maybe they want to sign him or not. But Chelsea see these two guys as an elite midfielder. They don't want to sell them. They are not ready to allow these players to leave the club. This Chelsea plan. So Enzo Fernandez, Moses Caicedo, Kopama, they are not leaving Chelsea. Chelsea has already made the plan. This is something I'm hearing concerning that. So don't forget, don't panic, Chelsea fans. They are not ready to allow these important players to leave the club. This is something I'm hearing. And more update on Joao Pedro from Brighton. Fabrizio Romano has provided an update saying that he may likely leave Brighton at the end of this season. Chelsea are monitoring his situation. He cost £50 million, 23-year-old. Do you think Chelsea will go for him and some other top clubs like that? The likes of Newcastle, maybe Liverpool, something like that. Sure. But this is something I'm hearing concerning Joao Pedro. Yes, he may likely leave Brighton at the end of this season. It's very, very high on Chelsea list because they actually want to sign a winger. So these are some of the top stories in the transfer market, guys. We have talked about Rodrigo from Real Madrid linking with Arsenal. Arsenal lend the price tag. We'll talk about Manchester United, Ruben Amorim. And so I will talk about Bruno Fernandes, Chelsea, Enzo Fernandez, Moses Caicedo, and Liverpool that wouldn't. So guys, if you have any comment concerning all this stuff, so do let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching the video to the end. See you next time. See you in the next transfer update. Thank you guys.